Alright folks, yo, it's Hero Zone. I am back to the channel. Um, for another day, I'm going to be talking about two controversial things I wanted to talk about for a very long time, and one that recently just happened. But before I get to that, I'm gonna explain to myself that y'all, sorry if I was been hiatus for a while. I'm actually working on a career and trying to follow my goals and stuff. So and then due to days and stuff, it kind of pushed back on the hype video and everything else I wanted to do with the hype video. So yeah, let's look forward to what I'm going to talk about this dual topic, because I know everybody reading my comment. I know people be watching, so buckle up, because this is all my opinion, because I think this is a bunch of balonies. Well, not just baloney as in like it's fake, but I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just going to express my opinion what's going on in the gaming world with these two different types of games that one has been released and one has been talked about not too long ago. So let's dive right into it. Alright folks, I know this topic might be getting out of hand, a lot of things controversial topic about, things like, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yeah, you hear that right, Assassin's Creed Shadows. But first of all, I want to say I like the trailer. The trailer is really nice. I think everything was put together. It's just a regular Assassin's Creed game. It's just another Assassin's Creed game. Big whoop. But then I think I don't know, man. I've been working at my job so many times. I didn't pitch it to the internet like that until one day I see a lot of recommendation videos of saying, "Why the heck this character's black? Why are you doing a Japanese history?" Or why is a black guy in a Japanese history? Like he doesn't do nothing but history. This is not historically accurate. We 100%. Like I was like, what? We are talking about? So I did something like no normal person would do. Go on Google, look at who this Yasuke character is. That was the character he had a little main issue with, Yasuke. So I'm gonna get down to tell you what Yasuke really is. So according to my sources, Yasuke was an actual historical figure that lived in Japan during the 16th century and was most likely an African origin. Apparently, he was narrated as most likely a servant and a retainer to the Japanese Daimyo Oda Nobunaga in 1581 to 1582 during the Sengoku period. And apparently that's all I got, and I know that Wikipedia locked the page, and yeah, I don't go for Wikipedia because I did look up more than that. But the thing is, everyone has been in a big uproar about this whole thing because it was a black historical figure was helping Japan out. That's what I'm getting. That's my summary of the whole thing. So why I'm making this video like this? Because it's my take on what's going on with this whole controversial of a black historical figure that's helping Japanese. That's what I'm getting from. I don't get the issue. I don't have the issue with it. A lot of people have an issue because apparently they lived during that time period. I don't know. They saying, oh, it's inaccurate. It's historically inaccurate. Like how can Ubisoft do this? Well, let's pretend that he was, and I'm gonna say he's a samurai. So let's take this for a second. Let's say he's not a samurai. Okay, sure. Did he still have the Japanese? God, come on, y'all ever thought about that? Did he still help them in any way? Yes, he did. So why are people so pressed about it? Cause I'm thinking that, damn, y'all really out yourself in this one. Even if he wasn't a Japanese person, even was just a servant, but however, he did more than just being a stinking servant. He did a lot for the Japanese. He helped out the Japanese, man. You cannot say that he didn't do nothing. Y'all saying he was a slave, and where did that came from? I trying to look that up myself. I say a slave. I mean, I don't think of that. I don't know, man. I don't think he was a slave anyway, because everybody's trying to paint the narrative saying all black people are slaves. Don't know where people get that from. I'm still looking throughout the whole thing right now. I don't see what's up with this. I still trying to figure what the real outrage of it. It is a one black guy that just helped the Japanese. Yes, and then again I try to figure out what is the main big issue on this thing. All I can get out of that, no one's not talking about the gameplay, no one's not talking about how the story be. It is that It's just because, well, he's black. That's the main issue. And people don't look at it like, well, look, historically, he didn't do anything. He just a servant boy. We want a real ninja, not a samurai warrior or a guy that can help the country. This is disrespect. Dude, I looked around the internet, all I hear about is Americans being pressed about this whole thing. Mostly all America. Americans are pressed about the Japanese and everything. I'm like, y'all live there? I'm trying to tell y'all, most of y'all live there or something, or y'all have family? I can't cap on people. People have Japanese families. I know it's been a new time period that everyone makes a mango and being with different cultures. We get that, but I'm trying to say, have y'all lived in that time period though? Have y'all lived that long in Japan to know the history? Well, I got a video to show you, explain what I'm trying to get my point across. So let's go down to this video.
Assassin's Creed Shadows will have you playing as Yasuke, a real-life historical figure with some, let's say, creative liberties. But this game is hardly the first medium to do that. Yasuke has been a figure in Japanese media for decades and started getting really popular with a children's book from 1968. Since then, he's appeared in novels, manga, and has already been in other video games like Nioh and Samurai Warriors 5. Sachi Schmidt-Hori, a professor of Japanese literature and culture who's working with Ubisoft on the game, said this.
Yeah, I think people in Japan really embrace him as a character, and we really like to see him representing the samurai spirit.
He's been portrayed as a sympathetic attendant, a hero, a villain. He's basically become more of a folklore character, like how the US has Johnny Appleseed and John Henry, characters who were inspired by real people but kind of took on a life of their own. We also only have bits and pieces about a lot of people from this era of Japan. So when it comes to Assassin's Creed giving their take on filling the gaps, they're just doing what other storytellers have been doing for decades.
So with that video being said, are you guys still pressed on what this professor from Japanese literature and culture had to say about this? That's helping Ubisoft with the game? Are you guys still pressed? And like I said before, no. And from what I hear, from what I get from what she has said, they really don't know who he really was, but they look at him as a legendary person because he did help the samurais out. That was my take as well. Again, a person from Japan knows more insight than people from America has an insight on it. And like I said before, I think Americans are more pressed than the Japanese people are. Even if there's Japanese people players are like, I don't think they're pressed. I think they're just confused. I trying to figure out why they are confused. They look, like I said, they look at him as some kind of hero. They don't even know who Yasuke really is like that, but they know that he was part of helping them out. They helped them out with whatever they have to do. But I'm trying to tell you all this. This is nothing to be outraged about. Like, I don't see it. Ubisoft for most Ubisoft and their Assassin's Creed games, they've always been making fictional games and turning historical with historical elements in it. So here's my thing on this. Like, most Assassin's Creed games ain't freaking real. I try to tell you, they're not historically accurate. None of this stuff is historically accurate. So, before everyone gets really mad and like, it don't count. We need a Japanese person, a real Japanese person. We want him. We want a warrior. But that's the thing I'm trying to tell y'all people. The Japanese people look at Yasuke as a warrior in some sort. They don't know really who. They didn't really know. They know he was there, but they don't know what. They don't know what he just there to help them out. That's all I get from it. That in the story, and Ubisoft took that and made it out of a game. And he probably ain't thought he not. From what I get from the game, he's not only the main character of that game. So, what is the real issue of this? They took the character and made it more into their own story. Ubisoft is known for, when it comes to Assassin's Creed games, they are only known for making their own story with historical elements in them. So, again, what's the outrage from this? There should be no outrage from this. There really shouldn't be no outrage from this. Like I said, we still haven't seen the gameplay of all this. And people still freaking out about a black character. Yes, I'm still going with that. And no, I'm not race baiting this whole issue either. Because that's all I'm hearing. That's literally all I'm hearing and what I'm getting from. If it's not that, then tell me what it is. A Japanese I'm rather listen to her that lives in Japan for her whole life probably, than a person from America trying to look insight and trying to say, oh, I don't believe that. Change the narrative. I'm trying to change it in Wikipedia. Lock it. Nah. Yo, y'all gotta chill with that, man. And people trying to change the history so, oh, he was a slave. No, he wasn't. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. And here's another video I want to prove my point of why I'm trying to say the Assassin's Creed games are not historically accurate. Because like I said before, y'all need to chill on this topic. And I'm about to get mad on another video. Oh, not a video. Another video game I want to get on. And that's like I said, this part is worse as this one too. Because I'm trying to figure out why is this getting much hate as it is. It's not really much hate. It's more like a nitpick. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta do better. Gamers, y'all gotta do better, man. Like, this is nothing to be really mad about. None of the games in Assassin's Creed are realistic or historically accurate. Oh, and before everyone comes out and saying, well, they should put a white guy in Africa. But here's the funny part about y'all. There are actually white people in Africa. Yeah, I want to blow your mind, but the world think y'all live in is actually bigger than what it seems. There are some black people that lives in Japan. There are some white people that lives in Africa. But y'all gotta get y'all mind outside. Y'all gotta get y'all head out the gutter and don't look at fake stuff. What y'all think y'all perceive as realistic and think, oh, all of them right there. Oh, no. Dude, everyone travels. My uncle travels all the time. And he gets cheap tickets, go fly everywhere. He did tell me that some white people live in Africa. I forgot what part of Africa, because I have to ask him again. But then he told me like about Japan too. Now he didn't say that the black people that's not living in Japan. He said there's like a few minimum, like that lives in Japan, but it's a culture reference. Yeah, it's a culture reference. I get. Like, dude, we can't be keeping a narrative saying, oh, we want a straight Japanese person. But dude, Ubisoft took that one black character of African character and made it their own story. That's just it. But let's watch this video. Let's watch this video even further to prove my point on this.
Some of y'all are fucking losers. Why is Yasuke being announced as the new Assassin's Creed protagonist this big of a deal? Like, the backlash isn't even about gameplay or story, nah, it's about a strong black historical figure with plenty of storytelling freedom. Got bitches screaming, it's not historically accurate, as if Assassin's Creed hasn't always twisted the facts to serve the story. But of course, this time around, we really need to be as historically accurate as possible, guys. Let's get it together. And while I do agree there should have been a Japanese protagonist, hold on, wait, what's this?
And funny as that video sounds, right there, like, y'all gotta chill, bro. It's a video game. And I'm about to get into another topic about what other game I'm trying to tell you guys about, which also was a controversial back then, but I was too busy with work to explain. But y'all, this is nothing but a historical figure. It's a historical figure with another Japanese protagonist. Where's the outrage? And the other Japanese people and professors are saying the same thing. Like, they didn't know him as a historical figure that helped them out. That's it. That was it, y'all. That was it. Y'all make it sound like it's a bad thing. It's just one person. It's just one person. Think about it. Why are everybody getting so tight? Chill. We haven't seen gameplay on this yet. We don't even know how the game could be. I don't even know how the game could be. Oh my God, y'all gotta do better, man. Like I said, this is my last take on this thing, but I know people are taking history way too freaking far. That the point that it really can't help them sleep at night. Like, dude, like, it's a video game. None of the Assassin's Creed games are realistic. None of the games are realistic. I'm trying to tell y'all this. None of the games are realistic. They're not historically accurate. Sure, it has some historical elements in them, but dude, it's still a video game. But it's a problem that Ubisoft got a Japanese professor that teaches Japanese and historical literature. So what that says? That really don't mean anything. Like, no, this whole thing, I think this whole thing been blown out of proportion without knowing that people don't have the education to know what the hell they talking about. So that's what I'm getting out of this whole thing, and I'm sick of this whole thing. Like people are, I don't know what people are really mad about of this whole thing. Sure, I think that if they did do a different, I'm gonna give another perception. Let's say the character was actual Japanese, as a male character. Would y'all still be outraged about that? No, I wouldn't care either. But they chose a character that is a sort of big figure for that story. They chose a historical figure for that story, and apparently it was a real person with a little background, a little story. So everybody has rewritten stories about him. They don't know who he really is, but he did. All we know is a guy that helped out the Japanese. That's it. That was it. So if I found anything else stupid in that, I might post this on YouTube or something. But then again, I'm done talking about this. This is going to be on hand. But then again, I'm done talking about this. I'm going to move on to another topic that's also been like I'm still confused. Like I said again. The culture is still wrong with this one. And we'll talk about Stellar Blade.
Welcome to the world of Stellar Blade.
Sexism in gaming.
Her mission is to save the planet by defeating the Elder Natiba. The new normal.
It's a collapse! Wanker. It's somehow...
Talk to him, Frost!
It has somehow been expected that you can talk about how much you jerked off to women as a compliment. It's not a compliment.
It's weird.
I can feel the hatred, but I cannot feel the source.
I will find it, and I will make it pay.
Alright guys, so we're going to move on to the next topic of Stellar Blade. So, this is another big controversy. I know I'm late to the party of all this, but dude, this has gotta... Y'all gotta chill for a second, man. I know this controversial been happening since before the release of the game, probably months ahead of the game of its time. But let me give you a little insights for people that don't know what the heck I'm talking about Stellar Blade. So Stellar Blade is a 2024 action adventure video game developed by Shift Up and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. So you get to play as the protagonist of Eve as she ventures to save humanity from relentless war creatures, you know, those gigantic creatures thing you saw in the trailer. And throughout her journey, you'll be accompanied by her squad to take back Earth. So the thing is, it's an action game. So what do you expect out of this? Nothing. You expect about playing a game to see how good the story is and be good with everything, right? Wrong. So we have a bunch of... It became controversial not because of the gameplay, not because of how the gameplay looks. It's about the character. And oh my god, guys, I've been saying this so many times, it just bugs me to this day. Why is people caring about so much of these characters? Dude, and I didn't realize something. Apparently everyone is... I don't know if this women or this people in general, but it's most of the women. Don't attack me, people. This is why I'm looking around the internet to look for answers, but all I'm hearing about is women complaining about this whole thing, and it's all because the main character looks, you know, quote unquote hot, but she's not, dude. It's a well, I'm gonna say one, y'all. It's a fictional fantasy game character. We all wanted to do it. She's not realistic, but according to other people saying. Well, according to them they saying it's so sexualized. We don't like it. We like, why they made her chest so big? Why you made her butt look so big? Why she looks like that? She degrading all women. Wait, so with that being said, you women had an issue with this because she looks good and she's fake? She basically a fake video game character? You guys getting mad with a fake video game character? Are you serious right now? Come on now. Y'all can't be this down bad. So it was brought to my attention that they were doing petitions and all around saying that they need to get this game banned or from America, and I don't get it. It's only a Western thing that has an issue with this thing. I say, what? Why as Americans are acting foolish on game stuff? You know what? I'm gonna come to the conclusion why I'm talking about why I brought these two things together, and I got something stirred up was going to happen. So we have a bunch of this thing called feminists going around signing petitions and everything on a Korean studio that makes up, from Shift Up, making a game like as Celeblade. So we trying to figure out, well, not just we, but people in general are trying to figure out where the outrage is coming from, and why are people so generally upset with why the woman look like that. Well, I did more digging on this, and I think, wow, why people are mad at this? So literally, from developers of Shift Up, which is a Korean studio, again, they found a South Korean actress model and picked her at the scan. Is that's a bad thing or no? It's not a bad thing. I think people have an issue with it personally. I don't know. People have a personal issue with what's going on with the scan. Like, why they made her butt look so big, or why her legs are looking like sexualized, or I think something like that. I like, what are y'all talking about? Then, yeah. So the actress name is Shin Jae-young. So I hope I said that correctly. Sorry my lack of pronunciation, but. She just dared to do a scan and for make herself a model. She did. It's like she had her consent on doing that. So she doesn't have an issue with herself being in the game or modified to be in the game. So what's the point about this anyway? I don't get it. People need to stop getting so mad about it. But no, it still continues. People are still saying that it's hurting. It making guys like, making guys are so horny. I don't want to say it so I can get hurt by YouTube. So they're trying to make guys getting like young kids getting their feelings like, oh, she's hot, or I can't go outside. So this is a better way to get the women. I say no, y'all gotta stop. And here's the thing of my thing. I did not think about this conclusion. Somebody brought this up on themselves, thinking, why are men? I don't want to make this into the debate of like men hate women or women hates men. I don't want to bring that to my account. But this is all about Celeblade. But this is kind of correlates to that. And women right now, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with American women right now. But not all American women are like this. But the American women that are acting like this, they need to stop. Find something else to do. This game is not portrayed for you to be. And like I said before, Americans gotta calm down with this when it comes to games like this, because it's a South Korean woman. They're having an issue that saying she was too hot for the game. I don't get it. Like, dude, they're beautiful women. They're beautiful women. All American women are beautiful too, but South Korean women are beautiful. You mean they can't make a beautiful woman in video games or something? What's wrong with that? I personally don't have an issue with that. There is nothing wrong with having beautiful women in a video game. That was also their issue when it comes to Celebrate as well. But they say the character have to be ugly, so men don't have to be sexualized and the actual women in real life. That makes no damn sense, in my opinion. But like I said before, it's a video game. Why we need to play as ugly people to be attracted to? Like, men are attracted to women. So I have to pause here because I like, what the heck? I have to think about what it's saying. Men are attracted to women? Oh. Like, how's that a bad thing? Like, I get what women are saying, that they don't want women to, they don't want men to treat them as objects, but a harmless video game such as an action fantasy game like this, where we have plenty of other games that have been like this in the past. But to prove my point in this theory, I'm gonna show you one video of what this guy and me were thinking about on this whole situation topic when it comes to Celeblade controversy. Check this out.
You wanna know what's really funny? it's when these gamer journalists who have this issue against video game characters that are being too sexy, but every time you ask them why they always have this bandana against video game characters, that looks like this, they always, you always ask them why, and this is what they're gonna say. It's because that we believe that female video game characters shouldn't be sexualized because it's too degrading. The reason why y'all saying that is because y'all either unhappy or completely insane.
And I highly agree with this guy. I think people are just unhappy and they don't like anything. They're just unhappy right now. I don't get it. They should be ashamed of themselves. And other gamers that trying to attack and help women, they think this is bad. Except as homeless as a video game character, they ought to be ashamed. And folks, I've been gaming since 1998. I had to say 1998. That's also the year when my sister was born, by the way. But 1998, I think I had the PlayStation 1. I can't remember because my mind... See, I think I was gaming since I was, 4 years old? And I was born in 1994. So, my first game was Spyro the Dragon, Crash, and PS1. And also, yes, I also noticed other games too, like Tomb Raider and Dead or Alive, Tekken, Metal Gear Solid. Now, what's the point I'm trying to make with this? Well, you see, like I said, I'm 30 years old right now, and why there's a big issue when it comes to this type of game right now, but we have other games like Dead or Alive, Tekken, Bayonetta. Especially Bayonetta as a perfect example, prime example, why people are mad. Like, what? This been a thing for years and no one had an issue. But now, since I think gaming, see, that's what now, and I think that politics have gotten the gaming now. Everyone's upset of this. Why should people be upset with this? I don't get it. I just don't get it. This all the stuff like good-looking characters been on game is usually been by Japanese people, Japanese studios, and other than that, you don't get it. PlayStation Studios been a good job with their games. Dead or Alive, like, have you seen what they look like, dude? Like, they were good-looking characters, good-looking female characters. It's the female, and now don't get me wrong. There's Tomb Raider, like Lara Croft. Like Lara Croft looks good to me, but I'm saying like, yo. There's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong. It's a fake video game character. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, and I noticed there's a trend pattern. There's like a trend pattern of what's going on. I think, like I said before, and I don't want to say anything yet, but y'all should be ashamed. Y'all should really be ashamed of yourself. It's just a video game character of a fake video game characters. But the thing is, it's always had to be the West has an issue with Japanese games such as Stellar Blade and other international games like Bayonetta. Like I said, Bayonetta, like, dude, like there's other game characters that people made a big fuss about, but now since the Stellar Blade is PlayStation and console exclusive, y'all trying to attack it because she looks too cute. Well, I'm so sorry, but South Koreans are a little cuter than you anyway, so people say, oh no, they're not real. Dude, they're actually, if y'all pay attention to Korean pop and stuff, they actually do look like that. Korean actresses too, they do look like that. Some of them do look like that, dude. I can't label all of them, but all of them do look like that. If you guys get your heads out your ass and start looking at, do some research and shit, maybe you will find out that, well, maybe not everybody in the world are the fuck. I'm gonna calm down. They're not the same. We're all not the same. Y'all gotta chill. I gotta chill. Okay, I'm gonna calm down for a second. So, like the actors, like I said before, the actors that have a big deal on this. What's the big issue? No one. All American women had an issue with this, and I'm getting sick and tired of this whole situation of, dude, we've been having this thing for years, and now it's a big issue. I don't get it. I just don't get it with people nowadays. Can we all just be happy as gamers and enjoy what we have right now? Because gaming is getting expensive. What y'all should be attacking is game makers trying to make us shell over $100 just to buy a game that is not completed, live serviced. They're not finished games, and it's still buggy, and people still buy it, and people think the only thing big deal they have a problem is a African character from Assassin's Creed. You have one character from Assassin's Creed that is African, that is historically, represented by respect by Japanese people, and you have a Stellar Blade that's also South Korean cultured, and Americans have an issue with both of these dang things. That's the point I try to make. What's wrong with Americans right now? Why y'all have an issue with these games? There's nothing wrong. What's wrong with these games, yo? We haven't seen gameplay of one of them. We haven't seen gameplay. No one person mad about the woman being harder than them, so they get mad at that. Then we have people that are so mad of a historical African character that did something for the Japanese, and that whoa, what is wrong with West America? The other side of people don't have an issue with this, but the Americans do. You see what I'm saying? You guys seen that little trend I'm seeing right now? No, I didn't see that trend I'm seeing. Both of these games shouldn't be so harshly criticized over one little small detail of I don't like the character because he's black, or he's not historically accurate, or I don't like this girl because she's too sexy. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with y'all people? Can we just enjoy games for what they are? They're just video games. They're not supposed to be historically accurate, not supposed to be real people. Get your head out your ass and enjoy what we're giving. God dang, man. Y'all make me mad. What is wrong with y'all? It just dude, something's going on with America. I swear to God. And dude, I'm not hating on America. I love America because I live in America. But dude, you gotta make it when it makes sense. Why are people getting mad over a female fake character? Well, we have people like don't take me, y'all. Final Fantasy has Tifa, and we have Era from Final Fantasy. Like, they look good. They look that now. Y'all look at them. They say they're not real people. Real people don't look like that. But what heck? What real women dress like that though? Real women do dress like that. Okay, except for Tifa. I don't know. I don't know. But I was saying, dude, we have games like Bayonetta, and people are not judging Bayonetta. They're like, oh, she's all right. But here's a fun fact with that. If everybody don't know, she's technically naked because her powers. If you think about her powers, she has her hair. Her hair gives her clothes and stuff and power multiple abilities. For a witch like her, yes, a witch. Like a witch like her, she can do anything with that. Like, what? Her hair is her clothes. Technically, if you use magic. But I'm trying to tell y'all this. Like, what's the big deal of Stellar Blade of a South Korean woman? Do y'all have do the Americans have personal issues with Eastern games? Or Japanese studios or Korean studios? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all don't like good looking people? Dang, I'm a man, I'm ugly as heck, but damn, I'm not attacking other people for it. Y'all gotta do better, man. This whole issue on gaming and stuff like this, y'all got to stop. Y'all need to stop. Because I don't know what is wrong with you people are getting outraged over small nitpick of a girl character that, and the thing is, I mean, like, even if Sony does censor Stellar Blade like this, it's still a good game to me. I never had no issues. I personally haven't played the game, but I do see the gameplay. I think I'm picking it up soon in the future when I do finish up these other games. Like I said, I have a big backlog category of games to do, and I work it because it's really tough for me to do. But I was just saying, like, people getting outraged over little small nitpick of details of a historical character from Assassin's Creed and a woman that they think is so super sexualized, even though it's been in games for how many years, and now it's a big thing now. It's like, ooh, who would y'all getting so upset? There's no reason to get upset over these games. Can we please love the art that these developers put in these games? They're not hurting anybody but you getting y'all feelings over small characters. Y'all really getting mad over characters. Fake characters. I'm not sorry, Yasuke. I'm not calling you. You're not fake, bro. You're not fake. But people thinking that you did not do anything in your history, man. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, bro. People don't think the Americans saying you didn't do nothing in your history. But luckily, Japanese people do recognize you as a good thing that you did help the samurais for. But thank you for your service and everything. Please rest in peace, my brother. But I'm gonna say right now, Americans gotta do better, man. But as I'm saying right now, like, you guys gotta look at the bigger picture. Why are you guys getting mad over Japanese studios, Korean studios, or looking at accurate games? And dude, like, none of it. Assassin's Creed never had Assassin's Creed games been since Assassin's Creed 1. They never been historically accurate. People still mad about that. What's wrong with you? Even if they took the idea, even if he's not a samurai, he still helped out Japanese in some sort of way. And he's still praised by it. People don't even know what he did like that. But they still recognize him as a legendary folklore hero. End the story. Hey, I almost forgot to mention that when Tekken 8 came out, do you know they're trying to go after Tekken 8, y'all, too? They're also trying to go after Tekken 8 and attack my girl, Lily de Rochefort, also known as Emily de Rochefort. They try to go after her saying she's too thick. No, man. Y'all leave my girl, leave my main superstar alone while I come after y'all. No, stop it. But like I said, like they after taking female characters too. Like, leave them alone. Leave them alone. I'm getting mad. I shouldn't be getting mad over this topic, but dude, leave them alone. Leave them alone. God dang. They were fine. They were fine. They were fine, but way before you women were born. Heck no. Leave them alone. Dang, man. Dang. And before we get off the topic about the Stellar Blade, controversial, I want you guys to take a look at one more video of the director claiming that what's going on, and he don't even know why this is an outrage either. So let's just take a look at this, man. This is getting ridiculous out here, man.
Stellar Blade director can't stop farming W's. Stellar Blade director hopes that people will view Stellar Blade as just another fun action game. Well, how can we view it as a fun action game when it doesn't reinforce our preconceived notions on a, news-driven culture war? Yeah, how can we think about the gameplay quality whenever we have to fight with each other about how big the character's ass is? Stellar Blade is literally killing women. I know in the West, game characters have to be realistic in many ways, and that means there are numerous issues involved, such as gender and racial diversity, but Stellar Blade is only an entertainment and cultural work. I hope people will look at it as just another fun action game that's been released. Well, yeah, bro, like, you can't just have fun. Think about how many women this game kills. How could he possibly say this whenever this game's literally killing people? I hope that more people nowadays, like, kind of start pushing back against that stuff, because I just feel like it's so toxic and so obnoxious.
The amount of backlash coming from this director and me personally, I'm thinking this is really ridiculous. Like, we have two games that look like they're about to be going really well. Stellar Blade is selling tons of over millions of copies, and it's getting highly praised for being a good game. So, with the aspect that's happening for Assassin's Creed Shadows. So, because Assassin's Creed, I don't know. To me personally, I'm late on the Assassin's Creed games and stuff. Because, like I said before, right now, I was playing Assassin's Creed 1 not too long ago, and my first game was on PS3 was Assassin's Creed 1, but I just now starting to play 2 and 3 and all the rest of the games because I'm late on the party. So, however, a lot of people say that Assassin's Creed after 3 come a downfall, then it's starting to pick back up in Mirage, being a good game and all of that. But then, like I said, we'll see. A lot of Assassin's Creed Origins and Mirage are really good, so we'll see what happens with Shadows, because we actually have no idea how those games will be out, but we'll see. But the amount of hate with these two games are getting is just ridiculous. Over some nitpicking historical fiction and a woman. That's it. That's literally it. So everything's been blown up proportion, and hopefully everyone can look like everyone can look at this how gaming has become. Yeah, dude, gaming in general in the gaming community has become really so toxic that it shouldn't be this toxic that it'll have to like have developers scared to make games like this. But I'm kind of glad none of these Japanese developers ain't looking at an inch of what we are talking about right now in the West. So congratulations to you guys. Keep it up the good work. Because if I hear anything from Dragon Ball Sparking, I'm about to cuss somebody out on this mic. No one should be talking about no Dragon Ball Sparking. Because like I said, when it comes to these types of games, some people have an issue with it. But hopefully it had nothing too controversial, because that's what people want to bring up. So yeah, that's all I got to say, y'all. But anyway, y'all, that's it, y'all. I think I'm done with this. I was thinking about making another video in the future, but hopefully, if I have more time like this, I can make more videos in the future, and hopefully, things might be lucky for me, and hopefully my career on YouTube will be different. But anyway, y'all, thanks for leaving what I had to say. Please share your opinions on what I had to say about these two topics. I really am getting tired of explaining to people what they're getting mad for, what the real issue behind all these things. But please, if you have something to say, please, I'd like to hear you guys' I'd like to hear you guys' opinions on what you guys think about what's going on, and what you guys feel about this two controversial, these two games that are really ridiculous and nitpicking. So, guys, I'm signing out. Have a good one. Please, and make sure that not to get over nitpicking about such small things as a character and a woman being quote unquote over sexualized. And I'm signing out.